What if I told you I'm building the best interactive cookery school in the UK, right upstairs from our coffee shop? The coffee shop, we're on a mission to make that the best in the UK. Picture this, flat whites being made by the 6-time UK latte art champion alongside award-winning food. While upstairs, we've got a coffee school going on and we're going to build a cookery school here in the centre of Winchester. Our aim to teach British classics, fermentation secrets, and artisan baking, introducing masters in their field to come here and cook what they know best. So here's my full plan. I'm going to show you the real costs, the highs and lows of building a cookery school, starting a business in 2025, and a secret TV chef twist you're just going to have to stick around for. Just over a year ago, we opened up a coffee shop in the heart of Winchester in this historic 3-storey building. Our mission? To serve the best coffee with the best food to create the UK's best coffee shop. And right here above Carvey, we're building something special, the Winchester Cookery School, a space for home cooks, food lovers, and maybe even a few MasterChef champions. Sounds easy, right? Let's just say not quite. Okay, so here's the space where the cookery school is going to be. Sorry if I'm panting, we just finished a really busy Saturday downstairs at Carvey, however you pronounce it. This is going to be the space for the cookery school. So we've got a nice big open space here. Let's run through the interior design drawings now so we can see how the cookery school is going to look in this space. We pictured rustic pine benches and a proper chef's demonstration area and a look that feels like a TV set dropped into Winchester history. To bring that imagination to life, we worked with an interior designer company who took our ideas and turned them into an actual kitchen plan. Old school vision meets professional design, and it finally starts to feel real. And I don't know if you follow us on Dishy Dads. If you don't, I'll put a link here or I'll put a subscribe at the end. Dishy Dads podcast is going to be here. So me and Jay are going to cook here in the cookery school, and here we are going to do the Dishy Dad podcast. You can see the table, microphones there. This is going to get wooden clad by a carpenter. We've got a carpenter who seems really keen for the job. Been out twice, he knows exactly what he's going to do. He's given us he's about to give us a quote, so as soon as we get the quote in, we'll sign that off. Been using ChatGPT a lot for this to keep costs down. So ChatGPT has done an AI version of the podcast area here, which I'll show you now. And here is our sink that has arrived today. This is the sink that's going to go over here on the side in the drawings, and here's a drawing for that. And for branding, once again, to keep the cost down, we have used ChatGPT to do a little bit of a logo, had a look around internationally at cookery schools to get some ideas, so I've got ChatGPT to sketch it up. The good thing about this is, to form the brand around a cookery school, ChatGPT can take that logo image, the sketching, the branding, and then apply that to pictures of me and Jay like this, or little elements that we're going to use on the website.
Cookery school, Gary.
Right. Here's what happened at the cookery
If we get any more inbox messages, I'm going to start blocking people because I just
you've been blocked by Jay.
I just literally said announcement on.
So in my head, the cookery school was going to be easy, right? So we've got a lovely space, lovely building.
Yeah.
You get a carpenter, you get an electrician, you buy the stuff, off you go. Right. So the carpenter who was on track, he's come out like 2 or 3 times, gave me loads of text messages. When can I start? When can I start? Where are the plans? Gave him the plans. I'll give you a quote as soon as I get the plans. 5 or 6 days went past. Nothing. You're right, mate. You got the quote. Just waiting to hear back on some of the timber. Okay, mate. Another week goes past. Bearing in mind, he's so bloody eager. And he was local, so I really want to support the local tradesman. Just got a text back. I don't want to do it. That's all he said, man. So I went, why not? No reply. He just went AWOL. So after that, the electrician comes in. And he goes, what's going on with this cookery school? Because he's always been a bit nervous about how much power comes in the building. I went, we're going to have 6 benches here, 2 people on each bench, and then just a hob in the middle of each bench. Yeah. Not enough power for that, mate. I said, what do you mean, like a massive 3-storey building? What do you mean? He goes, downstairs is taking my power. You're just going to burn your fuses out. On a plus side, we found the benches. The plumbers had no issues. The plumbers plumbed the sink in today and the rational oven. The electrician has put a special meter thing on, which basically reads the amount of electric being used in the building, where it's being used, And if it can be, let the police are coming in. We'll be talking about cookery.
Yeah.
So there's a meter this week. There's a meter on the electric system going. Is there enough electric? So hoping for good news on that. Carpenter, we've got a different carpenter coming out this week to put wood paneling up, and we're going to buy the benches rather than the benches being raised. So we found the benches. They're getting ordered this week. So things are actually, the space is actually looking like it's coming together now. So we've got a quote from Wren Kitchens for the table. So we're looking at that at the moment. It's a little bit painful. So we might have to look at some cheaper options unless they can help us out with a little bit of sponsorship. So behind the scenes, we're going to ask Wren Kitchens to sponsor the Winchester Cookery School. See if we can get some help with the equipment, some help with the benches, because it's a big chunk of money, a lot more than we expected. So we're talking to them about that now. If they don't or can't help out on this occasion, then we'll have to look at a few different options. The electric will have to come down from the ceiling into each bench for the hobs, and that's where we are at the moment. So after all the chaos, let's unpack the sink to make sure they've actually sent the right bloody sink, just to make sure something's gone right on the journey so far. And yes, they have. And we're hoping this is a good start. The Winchester Cookery School has already hosted the 2024 Professional Bake Off winner for a masterclass in desserts, and we're hoping to be back soon. The question is, we've asked 3 MasterChef winners to come and teach, but which one of these TV chefs is going to say yes? Like and subscribe now to find out in the next episode.